I made a video on November 17th, 2019, going into 2020 and listing a bunch of goals that I wanted to do for my clothing brand, right? Six Science Clothing. And what I want to do is I want to recap and go through that video, and I want to explain the new goals that I have moving forward going into 2021 and talk about what happened through 2020. If you don't know already, I am documenting my journey to success with my clothing brand, Six Science Clothing. And almost about a year ago, right here, vlog number 157, I made a video out talking about the things that I wanted to accomplish going into 2020. And those are 8 things that I listed that I wanted to do. And they were consistency, being well known, new clothing, community, have relevant content, brand representatives, and a movie. And out of all those things, I'm gonna talk about each one and let you know what I did and what I didn't do. All right, let's go. So the number one thing that I put was consistency. And I think I was consistent enough, but I could have done a lot better. As with anything on this list, okay? When I say consistency, and the first thing that comes to my head was the question is, was I consistent with my brand? And I'm gonna say no. And I wasn't posting every single day. Sometimes I would forget. And I guess forgetting, yeah, that's fine. And I just wasn't using the stories enough for what I wanted to do. And I wasn't putting myself out there to be in people's faces, because how is anybody supposed to know what I do if I don't post anything, right? So number 2 was being well known. And I think the first thing I wanna say, kind of. I do have more followers. I actually have more followers on my brand's page than my personal page. So I think I'm like, for me having a small business right now, it's like little by little, like a foot in front of the other foot, right? But it's not like a regular steps. They're like, beep, beep, beep. They're not like boop, 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 right? So that's how I feel like right now. And I think it's growing, right? I remember when I had 56 followers, and I was at my cousin's house and I was explaining, look, I'm gonna have like way more followers. I just don't have them right now. I'm just like messaging everybody. I just remember that day, and now I'm almost to 500, and I just can't believe that's super cool. That's super cool to me, and it's all like natural. Like I don't buy bots, or I don't do any of that kind of stuff. It's just from natural growth. So it's really cool. The third one is steady sales. This one was actually probably the toughest one. Like this was like the hardest season, because I did like email marketing. I did some ads, not as much as I wanted to, but I did some. And I think I don't know, man, like I established myself, I think way too late, of like saying I want to be a fitness brand, but I just was not like, I don't have the clothing, or I don't have the face, not my face, but like the face of my brand is not like we're specifically clothing, right? Because you look at another clothing brand and they're like actual fitness, that's a fitness brand, and I wasn't doing that. So that's why I think it definitely is affecting the sales of that part. So steady sales did not happen. I have it here, new clothing. I did come out with some new clothing, create yourself, and I always say this every video, I think, like I never went into detail. Like those create yourself shirts, it wasn't for you guys. I was honestly telling me to like put the fire under my ass and get going and like do different things, change like for the better, and I just was not doing that. So, and I was making that shirt like for everybody, but it was honestly subconsciously for me. So that's super interesting. But yeah, I did come out with new stuff, and I really like the designs. I did learn like how to do work with like designers, and kind of like take charge of that kind of stuff. And I think I'm just way too nice sometimes. So the next one is community, and with the community, I'm also gonna tie it with brand reps, because with my community, I feel like I didn't really build a community, but I think I kind of did. I'm kind of more making relationships and not a community. My relationships with like people that have been messaging me, or people like, I don't want to say customers, but I'm making relationships with them, and I guess I am making a community with my brand representatives. They're all gonna be right here, or all their links are gonna be in the description below. Make sure you follow them. They're all super people. They're awesome. I'm super glad to have them on my team. I just feel so grateful that they're on my team, and I know I need to be doing more stuff, but which we'll get into. But it's super cool. I did kind of do the community, but in a different aspect. Another one was relevant content. That was super hard for me. Again, last year I made a Christmas video. Yeah, I made a Christmas video. It was like a quick Christmas video of I used some of August Burns Red's music, and it was really cool. I liked it a lot, but like I didn't this year I really didn't do that at all. I didn't do any Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I didn't do any of that kind of stuff. So I need to actually look ahead and plan and actually get more content. And the last one was make a movie. I didn't make a movie. I wanted to, but it was crazy because the virus came out in like May, April, something like that. And there was actually going to be a competition, and I reached out to the lady that I was going to like follow, and she was still thinking about it, but it canceled everything, and we just were not able to do that, and she wasn't even able to compete anyway. So yeah, so that happened, and that was just kind of crazy. But yeah, that was how 2020 went, and it honestly, it was just a bunch of growth, like business wise, just a bunch of growth, and really, it was really good. But it was also like a punch in the gut, but I needed that punch, you know. But now I want to get into the 2021 goals of what I want to do. All right, I learned a lot in 2020. Now 2021, let's do it. So the first thing, and this is not in any particular order, but the first thing I want to do is bam, be consistent again. So I had to be in people's faces all the time, stories, podcasts, just anything with my brand on social media. I have to do it, right? Okay, second one, do giveaways. I only did like 1 or 2 giveaways during 2020. I want to say 2, but now I want to do one at least like once a month, and I think that'd be really cool. But actually do bigger ones, like instead of beanies, do hoodies, or a set of leggings, or like something like that, something bigger, right? Or something that's worth like actually looking at. My third one is establish fitness. So with the clothing that I'm gonna come out with, I want to have it be like, hey, this is specifically clothing for fitness and working out. I'm actually really excited, and it's gonna be really cool. I actually like it a lot, on different colors, new different types of hoodies. I'm gonna get rid of the older stuff that you see right now on the website at this moment. It's basically all gonna go away, and just wipe the board clean and just sketch that baby out and just start from scratch basically. So if you haven't gotten anything, you like the stuff that's there now, get it, because this is the last chance it's gonna be gone. This next one is actually super important to me, and it's events. And there's an event, and I actually need to send out like an email or a message to my brand reps. It's on January 23rd, I think, like in like 3 weeks. I want to do like a 5K, and then you jump into like the lake, and it's super cold. And I just think that's super cool. All of us there taking a picture, videos and stuff like that. I think that'd be really awesome to get us together to build that community, right? So I think that'd be really awesome. So I'll do more events like that. And actually, I also want to do, my goal is to get to FitCon this year. When is it? I'm not sure, but it's this year. I think in August, July, August, something like that. And I'm gonna have a booth. I'm gonna have like, I'm already picturing it. And I don't want to get into it, but I have it in my head. I'm gonna do it, and I'm super excited. But that's the goal, to get to FitCon. Number 5 is brand rep engagement. And so it kind of ties, when I think about it, it ties with the giveaways. Like I want them to do the giveaways also, not just me, you know? So I will say, hey, post this hoodie, and you know, whoever wins, let me do it on the back end, and I will reach out and I will do that. So I think it'll have them engage with their audience, which will have them engage with my audience, or with my page. So we're all just like together, right? So that's what I want to do. I want to have them be more engaged. I want to give them more stuff, so when their birthdays come out, don't tell them, but when their birthdays like are coming, or when like the fall comes, I'll give them a hoodie, or I will give them something for free for their birthday or something like that. So don't tell anybody though, okay? So number 6, this is with the podcast. And I don't want to say I'm running out of people, but I'm running out of people. And it's so scary sometimes, like asking people, like, hey, like, will you be on my podcast? Like, what's it about? You know, I do have 2 episodes ready to go, but I'm not posting them yet. And I have other people in line. We just haven't made time to go do that yet. And it's just the brand new year, and I'm excited to push this new stuff. So it's really cool. I think I'll start posting the podcasts again when the new stuff comes out. Well, the new clothing comes out. So it's all tied together, right? And for the last one that I have written down is more documenting and letting you know my Six Lions Clothing brands page about my vlogging, because I feel like nobody knows about it. Like on my personal one, people do know about it, but on my brands one, Six Lions Clothing, nobody knows. Like maybe 1 or 2, like the people that do follow me, yeah, on my personal page. But as for my Six Lions Clothing brand audience, like I feel like nobody knows about it. And I think that's super important, because I do think I am the only company, only business that has been documenting from like day 0 till now. And that's like a 3-year journey. And so all the videos are on YouTube. It's pretty wild, pretty crazy. I think I'm just nervous to show people who I am, but I gotta get over it. It's 2020, let's go. New phone, new year, who dis? I messed that joke up. That's what I wanna do. That's what I have planned. And I'm just going through some personal things right now. Just barely right off the bat. I know starting the new year off pretty intense, but yeah, super crazy. I do feel like I need maybe like some chill. I don't want to say chill. I guess like some personal development time. I do feel like this is the year of the book. The year of the book is coming. And I need to read a lot of books. I need to look at myself, see what I need to do personally. And I think that after I do that, or while I'm doing that, because it's a never-ending journey, while I do that, it's going to trickle into my brand. And whether my brand keeps going, cool. If not, then it doesn't. You know, it just, whatever happens, happens. And I'm just here to experience this life. And whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's just it. But thank you for watching this vlog. And yes, I still don't know how to finish these vlogs, so maybe I'll just turn around and have it fade out. All right, I'm gonna finish watching this video. Today I'm going to